Welcome to the Kingpin Chronicles. I'm your host, Derek Pettis. Y'all could just call me DP. That's what everybody call me, man. But welcome to another episode on the Kingpin Chronicles. And oh man, we're gonna get into this social media thing, man. And when I speak about social media, I'm talking about all of the popular ones, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Spotify, everywhere where people coming and sharing content, right? Quote unquote content, right? And man, we just been seeing since it became the thing to do and the thing to participate in. Everybody is into social media in some kind of way, shape, or form, right? And what's going on is these dudes be living the type of lifestyle that is the type of lifestyle that's supposed to be kept behind the curtains, man. I mean, this ain't supposed to be the type of stuff that everybody's seeing, man. Come on, man. You can't be just giving the game to everybody and letting everybody all in your bread basket, commenting on stuff that may have happened or is about to happen, that you may have been implicated in, or even implicating other people in crimes, man. I don't understand this, man. It's a phenomenon, right? Where these dudes are basically self snitching and dry snitching by means of social media. Come on, man. I mean, how 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 crazy you got to be doing this, man? I mean, the world has changed so much to where that it seems as though people want the world to know the ignorance they partake in. And it's really what the world cheers, man, and it push on, man. And y'all gonna hear me say this time and time again that this is being misnomered or misrepresented as the quote unquote the culture. That is not our culture, man. It's not our culture to even be, boasting about crimes and criminal activity that we've been in, man. These dudes is weird, man. And when I see the stuff on there, that's all I could think is, damn, they telling on everybody, man. They giving the whole everything up, man. Details of people cases or what they think might have went on with something and all of that. And what they doing is they using this stuff against people, man. You get on a song and you rap about somebody from the city you in and something that it might be a rumor that they had a hand in, and next thing you know, you getting indicted with them, because you ain't even a part of what they're a part of, but you rep it because you're a rapper, and they kind of let you, get away with using it because it brings a little limelight to whatever that is that they might all be claiming. You know what I'm saying? But man, listen, man, I never saw, and I ain't knocking nothing or nothing nobody do, right? But I personally never saw the sense in like gang banging or hanging in a clique of people, right? I always felt like that you made it easy to identify who you was doing whatever you was doing with. So if you hung out with them and y'all was all over the place together, and then y'all was bragging and talking about the things y'all was doing to people that didn't know, some of this stuff you're supposed to take to the grave with you. You know what I'm saying? And definitely, how is it not considered, quote unquote snitching or being a rat if you on the internet talking about crimes, that's that ain't been, dealt with, you know? So man, it's weird out here, man. And I advise y'all, man, listen, man, be very, very, very careful with what y'all put on this social media. Yeah, it might look good to show everybody, how you living, that you got some money, ooh, you know what I'm saying? Or you got some jewelry, ooh, or you whatever you doing. Just be careful with how you put yourself out here, man. Because y'all see that anything you say, listen, man, anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law, man. They're using videos from social media. Come on, man, as evidence, man. We saw it in Young Thug, them case. You know, they was repping what they quote unquote was calling they record label. You know, the whole YSL thing. They some people was considered it a business, right? But other people that's entrapped in it, right, going out there committing crimes and repping the same thing. So now what they're doing is they starting to use this RICO, right, to get real low level. I mean, criminal offenses. They making stuff in the criminal offenses. That's what the RICO allowed them to do. Is to, like they said, in this what we're seeing all over social media, what's going on in LA, right? Is they're able to allege, right? Allege, and that's a very broad word because they can lie. They can lie. It can be alleged that I robbed the bank, but I ain't never robbed no bank, you know, and it ain't no evidence to back that up or sustain that. But when they use that RICO make the laws and the statutes that's up under it, right? Which is the offenses under the RICO, right? Because they charging y'all as an organization because y'all rep the same hood, because y'all rep the same clique. You know, we got to wisen up, man. Man, if you're gonna be out there, at least make it hard. At least make it hard. Y'all give it all right to them, man. All we got to do is go to the internet and everything you doing is right there on the internet. That's all we got to do. Come on, man. I don't get y'all dudes, man. Y'all new. Y'all ain't gangsters. You see? Because, you know, as much as I don't agree with the fact that there's ever really been any solid code, you know, that was one thing that was the given. You on camera want to brag about something y'all just did, so you can get some props for it, and you feel like this gonna make you a bigger star. Okay, so can't nobody see you behind that gate. Can't nobody see you behind that gate, man. Yeah, man. Let's see how many of them fans gonna show up. You know, it's gonna be people sending them money, put money on their books. They gonna get that. They gonna get that, right? But man, lawyers gonna be expensive. See, cause now y'all celebrities. See, so that lawyer that's 80,000, 100,000 for a RICO. Now that you a celebrity, right? Yeah, it's gonna cost you 20,000 an hour. The rates change, everything changed, the game changed, and when that RICO come, man, it's crazy because they put that pressure on people, and somebody in the RICO committed some crimes, right? So now what they're gonna do is that person want to plea. He wanna plea out, right? And the way the feds work, the feds say, okay, well we need you to admit guilt, right? And we'll give you a point reduction, right? Admit guilt. But y'all gotta remember it's a RICO conspiracy. So when he admit guilt, he become a witness against his co-defendants in the eyes of the feds, because now if you go to trial, right, your homeboy, your co-conspirator confessed and said, yeah, this is what it is. It is what it is as charged. That's why it become dangerous, man. Listen, y'all don't understand what y'all be doing out here. Y'all playing a game that y'all don't even know, man. Y'all don't even know the way these laws work. Y'all don't know the way it go. Y'all still don't understand not to talk on no damn phone. Especially about criminal act Come on, man. Come on, man. I'd be surprised to read and see these articles and press releases and all this different stuff when these dudes go down because it's like everything just right there. They're gonna play you talking about what you did or hear you planning, right? Come on, man. Come on, man. How we still talking on phones? God, man. Streets is dead, right? Ain't nothing in the streets but some wannabes. The people that's all over social media repping their gangs and repping their neighborhoods and I'm doing this, we get money over here and man, I'm telling you, they be the first ones when the people gets their hands on them, right? Eating the donuts and the chicken, drinking the coffee and the coke. Having conversation after conversation with law enforcement, right? To help them lock all of y'all up, right? All of you, everybody, huh? Y'all just sit back and watch how, and this a good one, right? And you know, a couple of the people always they expose us. They gonna expose all the snitches. Now we finna see. I'm telling you what they gonna do. They gonna tell. They gonna blame everything on the person at the top. Who the people really want. They using them bums because they know what they gonna do. They know what they gonna do. They know that that's easy. That's easy work. That's light work, right? Cause once they go to plan, well, look, you said it about him. Yeah, this a crazy one, man, because like these dudes all over the internet calling one of the people they get indicted with the police, but they gonna be the ones, right? Watch. They gonna be the ones he gonna have to fight in court. That's who he gonna have to fight in court. Them people know they ain't got nothing without them. They sat back and let these dudes run their mouths on social media, right? Talking about crimes that had been committed that was open cases, right? And they was tying it to another person. Show y'all something, right? One time, this was about 2004 or 2004 or 5, right? My cousins and my older brothers and a couple people around me had got indicted, right? So probably 4 months after, 4 months after they had got indicted, I wound up going on a high speed chase and all kind of stuff and going to jail. I got caught dirty, right? I go to jail. When I get to jail, I'm trying to get bonded out, right? I was short on the bond money. They took the money I had. They took what I had. The little bit of money I had on the streets wasn't enough to get me out. So I was waiting on my cousins and my peoples on the streets to gather up the money to get me out of jail. I'm sitting in booking. They tell me I got a visit. I tell them I don't ain't no way I got no visit. My people trying to get me out of here. Why they gonna come see me? Tell them I refuse. They tell me you gotta tell them that when you get down there. When they told me that, I knew what it was. I already knew what it was. My cousins had got indicted. We all got the same last name, right? Well, we got the same last name. That's why I get into it, basically. And whatever. But they take me down, put me in a little room by myself for about 20, 30 minutes, right? I already know what the lick is. I'm already knowing what they finna do. They come in the room, It might have been three dudes, but it was I know for two dudes just like bikers. They ain't look like uh, officers or law enforcement, but they were just like bikers with the vests on and everything, beard, big beard. One of them had the big beard. I remember that in the ponytail thing. So the first thing they do when they come in the room, they say, "What's up, little DP?" I confirmed now that that's what this is because the only people that will refer to me to as that was somebody who had to know Big DP to call me Little DP, right? And know that that's what I'm referred to, and that's who them only people call me that, right? So off top, I tell them, look, I don't got nothing to do with nothing they had going on. I don't know nothing about nothing they had going on, and I don't got nothing to tell y'all about nothing they had going on, right? What y'all caught me with, y'all do what y'all got to do. But I really don't think that it's enough for y'all to even be bothering me. I really wasn't uh, efficient on my understanding of federal law at the time because I thought I just had some rocks, a couple rocks. I had set by 75, I think it said 75 rocks, right? And they informed because I told I had nothing but some bunch of shaking little pieces of dope, you know what I'm saying? I could wear that, you know? So Dave was like, you had a half ounce. So I said, okay, well, whatever that was, y'all do what y'all got to do, but I don't got nothing to do with that. And I don't know nothing about that, right? Boom. They text me, say nothing. They let me send me back upstairs. I wound up getting transferred to maximum security, max on like the fifth floor. And I believe it took about 2 days, but my people wound up getting me bonded out. And I got out and I knew it was over. But the reason for me telling that was I always knew, right? This one thing I always knew. In order to tell on people, you got to you nobody, right? You was more than likely a part of it, right? So now, in telling, you admitting guilt. So now, let's just say I would have knew something about any of that, right? Let's just say I would have been involved in any of that, right? Or any of that, right? And let's just say I decided to cooperate and start spilling the beans, right? Guess what would have happened? I'd have been in the indictment. I would have been in the indictment because whoever done told them, whatever they told them to get them to come bother me, I would have confirmed it. I would have confirmed it by trying to do that to them. So that's one reason y'all don't notice all y'all that tell go to jail too. And I ain't knocking nobody for nothing they did to get back to their families or none of that. I don't condone it, right? I never participated in it, right? But come on, man. Come on, man. And then that got so bad to where that these dudes hating on a dude that much to where that you would implicate him in bodies, right? And all kind of other criminal activity just because you don't like him or you got beef with him. Man, it's a new world, man. Y'all listen, man. Stay safe. Keep to yourself, man. Don't put all your personal business. Don't be on here flashing whatever you got, whatever you doing. One dude I seen that he in the spot on live promoting, and the people tear the door in, man. He deserve every day they give him. Every day they give him, he deserve it, man. That's my opinion, man. Come on, man. If you that stupid, when they come, take it like a man, right? But now that ain't what most of y'all do. That ain't what most of y'all do. So man, this is a sad one right here, man, and I feel kind of sorry. I don't know whether nobody did nothing or none of that. It ain't my business, right? And I ain't even speaking on that, right? I just hate to see somebody, right, that was from what I know and what I mean, I ain't seen nothing other than this. But from what I know, he was going back to the community giving. You know what I'm saying? Um, he had organizations he was doing. He got kids in the league, man, and that he worked with. So I don't know what's going on with it, and I don't know the facts of it, but I do know that the other dudes in the case was all over social media and all over this thing with, you know, madness, man. Social media is for making money. Social media for making money, man. I'm gonna just give it to y'all. If you on social media, right, and you trying to gain a following on social media, and it ain't to make some money, I'm not even gonna use no words to define you or to refer to you. I'm just gonna say, man, hey man, the best for you, right? The best for you. But social media is supposed to be used to make money, right? Networking, right? And marketing. Network marketing, right? They put all of this stuff out here to draw you in, right? Right? That's what all of this stuff is for, man. It's to draw you in, man. So, what should, instead of going and breaking the law, why don't y'all just, if you're going to tell your story, make it a book? Make it a series you do on your social media every day and get your following and make some money off social media from telling your story, not from confessing the crimes, man. Y'all crazy, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. This is crazy. I can't dig it, man. I cannot dig it, man. I can't see how y'all do it. Man, I'm scared to even show a lot of my life because I don't want people just even in my business. Next thing you know, somebody, you know, whatever, man. Whatever, man. People can do anything, man, once you put that stuff on here, man. And the police is watching it, man. The police is watching it, man. Me personally, I use social media to network, right? To share services, right? And products that I got that can make life easier or better on somebody, man. I ain't come on here to really talk about and gossip and talk about such and such got into this and what I think gonna happen to him and what I think happened. No, what we gonna be doing is we gonna be using our own personal stories. When I come on here, I'm not gonna use nothing but my personal story to identify with whatever I'm talking about, right? I don't need nobody else's story, right? The people that I plan on having on this platform, or the type of people that I plan on having on this platform, gonna be people that want to use their story to push a positive message. To push a positive message. We did our time with all that. We did our time with all that. We did all the time we gonna do. We done gave them people all the time we getting them, right? So we ain't involved in no crimes to talk about. We involved in, or somebody around us involved in. Because me personally, if it ain't my kids, right, my family, and a few people that I associate that I can count on one hand, man, I ain't with it. I don't go out. Ain't gonna be no gossip about me. See, if you hear somebody talking about me, automatically assume it's a lie. Because 9 times out of 10, they don't know me, right? They don't know me. Because I ain't have a circle. I had like a period, like a dot when I was in the streets. Because everybody I know talk about their circle and their homeboys and they clique and all that. Yeah, you know what happened. My old girl, my mom, I told you, my mama the first gangster ever appeared in my life. My mama always told me this, and I stuck to this, and I stick to it to the day, right? She told me that, she said, son, if you gonna do wrong, if you gonna do something wrong, do it by yourself. That's it, y'all. I'm gone. DP, Kingpin Chronicles. Let me share something with y'all, right? This right here, right? This digital product ebook series, right? Listen, I'm sharing with y'all the way that I make my money. I done made money with the stuff that I'm sharing in these books. It's 7 ebooks, right? They're very easy to read ebooks. They're very short ebooks. They're not nothing that's gonna take you a month to read. You know, if you dedicate yourself to it 30 minutes a day, you can knock this series out in 2 weeks tops, right? And then what you do is you use it as a guide, right? You use this as a guide, right? And this is going to guide you through all of the different software apps and things that you can use, right, to turn your story, right, into a product that you can sell, to turn something that you may know how to do into a course, right, that you can sell to people to help them to make their lives better, right? Or you can use it to learn how to grow your social media and use it, right, as a way of making passive income, because it's all about passive income. It's all about finding a way to create, right, income that we don't have to work hard for. We don't have to, give up no labor, no blood, sweat, tears. We don't have to give up none of our time, right? When with creating digital products, you create it one time, right? So if you got your story that you want to tell, right, you put it in a book format, make it a digital product, right? And then you sell it on all the different platforms that's available to sell your story, right? And then you don't have to depend on going on and get nobody that, we take all of the need out of creating small businesses, right? And then understanding and knowing how to market that business, right? How to scale it, right? And then how to turn it into something that can sustain you and the lifestyle that you want to live. I'm telling you, this is the new game. Y'all see it all over the place. Y'all better get in the game. Digital products is the way to make money now, right? Because people want to learn. People want to know how to do what you know how to do. Some people want to know it, right? Just like when you get online and you go and search for something, right? Boom, that's what's going on. People searching for this stuff. So if you for instance, I'm gonna give y'all for instance of one of the products, and I suggest if you ever wanted to trade, right? Check it out. I got a trading program that I created, right? I got 3 ebooks I created where I picked my mind with all the information that I know about trading, right? All of the stuff that helped me to be successful in trading, right? I put it in a book. It wound up being 3 books, right? And then I made an extra book that's just tips for trading gold in particular, right? So I created those ebooks. I put them online, right? And then I created a course to go with it, right? And then I marketed the course, right? I did what I do, right? And I continued to trade and show people what I'm doing and teach people, right, to do what I'm doing. And off that course, in probably about 3 months, the first 3 months, I made about $17,000 extra income. Now that's extra passive income because when I created the books one time, right, and then I created the course one time, I sold it, and it's still on the market, right? And I'm done with it. I created it one time, and it's gonna pay me until I stop selling it or whatever, which I don't think because this will go on forever. This is something that I could leave and my next generation continue to eat off of this. You see what I'm saying? It's something that's easily accessible, right? People can take it with them and study it or use it wherever they need to be, right? And anything that you can do, sell online, trainings, courses, products, templates, um, anything you do, if you any business you got, right? Any business that you have, you need social media. You have to promote your business and market your business on social media. All the secrets in this series. I'm gone, man. This big DP, Kingpin Chronicles. Real crime, real consequences, real redemption, right? The game ain't what it seemed out here, y'all. The game ain't what it seemed out here, y'all. I'm trying to tell you, right here's where you're going to get the truth. Big DP and Jeffrey Jed Lee going to keep bringing it to you. Sooner or later today, my boy going to get with me here in the DR, man. He had to go over there and celebrate with some of his people. But we're going to bring it to you, man. We got some interesting interviews lined up, including mine and his. So y'all stay tuned. Kingpin Chronicles. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and follow.